Hello, beautiful soul. I'm glad you made it. Let's dive in. Please take the previous steps in a numerical order to maximize the effect of this one. Say out loud a phrase, my father. On the scale from 0 to 10, see how intense the feeling is. Write down the number or memorize it. Say it again and notice what part of your body responds to it. Remember that too. Let's tap 3 rounds on the acupressure points to relax and to prepare the system. Now, with your eyes closed or open, imagine your father standing in front of you. Notice what he's wearing and what kind of facial expression he has. Looking at your father, say the following. Thank you for coming and willing to participate in our healing. I promise you it will all turn up well. Please relax and trust the process. Thank you. Now, looking at your father, start listing all the damage he caused, showing him one event after another, like a movie, so he can feel what you felt in those moments. Don't be afraid of hurting him. It's your time to release everything that was collected in your chest. And if you need to be harsh and even physical, don't stop yourself. You must do and say everything you want to do and say at that particular event. Pause the video to take your time. After you're done expressing your hurt, tell him that you forgive him. And as a token of appreciation for participating in healing, tell him that you want to give him a gift of a perfect childhood. Imagine that his parents decided to have a son. They got pregnant and nurtured him while he was in the mother's womb. They sang songs, played music, read books, and talked to him while he was developing in the mother's womb. They also read a parent's guide to know everything about how to raise a healthy, happy child. And when there was time for him to be born, the parents were completely ready and excited for his arrival. See how he is being born and put on the mother's chest. The mother is crying out of happiness and gives him breast to welcome the baby to the world and to create the very first connection. Take some time to soak that feeling of being welcomed, nurtured, and loved. After that, see how his father takes him and while holding him in his strong arms, tells him that he's always going to be there for him, no matter what, and he genuinely loves him. Take some time to feel that connection as well. See how the parents love each other and understand each other without even words. And they soak their son in the same unconditional love. Do it even if his real life was far from it, and he didn't have one or both parents raising him. Right now, we are creating his new reality, where he is absolutely happy and supported by his parents. It's the ultimate gift for any human being. So please create that happiness for him now. See him growing and turning 1 year old. He's loved and taken care of. He's 5-year-old now. The parents are still very much in love with each other, and they guide their son gently and patiently. They're totally involved in his life. They read him books, go to parks, sing, dance, and play together. And if he's made a mistake, they don't yell at him. Instead, they kneel down to his eye level and explain things to him. There's no punishment, only a reward for good behavior. For the most part, the parents just let him be and explore his life, giving him a lot of autonomy. He's 10 now, very much an independent thinker, has a tight circle of friends, and expresses unconditional love to everyone. He's 15 now. His father prepared him for his body changes, explaining without a shame how the man's body is built, what to expect, and how to deal with certain masculine things. His father always shows him in actions that he is loved, understood, and protected. He's 21 now, all grown, strong, and independent. He's now helping his parents if there's a need. Now compare this version of your father with the one that you saw at the beginning of the session. Notice the huge difference between the two. The second version of him is glowing, smiling, has a straight back, and emanates kindness. Now come closer to the second version and hear him saying, "I am so sorry for mistreating you. Please forgive my mistakes. I love you and I want you to be happy." Please tell him, "I forgive you. I know that you could only give what you had. You could only raise me the way you were raised. And you did try to be better than your parents. I'm sorry for any misfortune you've ever experienced in your life. Please forgive me too if I said or did something hurtful. I forgive all the bad features you have, and I forgive myself for having the same features but not recognizing them in me. I release them all from my body. They no longer serve me. Hug him and feel that reconnection. Feel that very familiar smell, texture, strength, and love. Absorb all that. Pause the video if you need more time. Now see him telling you that he accepts and loves you just the way you are. And he is giving you permission to be healthy, wealthy, successful, and free to live your life the way you want it. See him telling you that he sees a mighty creator in you, and he is very proud of you. Now give him a magic wand and say, "Here's one more gift from me, Dad. I want you to always have abundance in everything you want. You don't have to depend on anything anymore. You are free to enjoy your life." See how he waves the wand and gets his very first wish. Celebrate that with him. Ask him if he needs anything else from you. If he does, wave your own wand and grant him that wish, even if in real life it's inconvenience for you or it's not humanly possible. It's not about you or reality. It's about making him completely happy. By making him happy, you create a fertile soil to plant your own wishes, your own success. So be generous towards him during this session and in the real life as well. Ask him again if he needs anything else. If he does, grant that wish as well, and do it until he won't have any wishes left. At that point, tell him, "I love you, and I'll let you go with peace." See him leaving happily. Take a deep breath through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now say out loud a phrase, "My Father." And on a scale from 0 to 10, see how intense the feeling is now. Most likely your number is much lower. If it's not 0 yet, think of what is the benefit for you to hold on to this emotion. Acknowledge it, forgive yourself for it, and tapping on the points, say the following. I let go of the remaining number. I don't need to hold on to it. I reduce it to 0. I am free from this emotion. I am joyful. I am peaceful. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Drink a glass of water. Rest for 10 minutes before operating any machinery. If you need my help to go through this session, or you're willing to become a healer using this system, please contact me to schedule a session. 213-400-3888. Great job completing this step. I'll see you in the next one. I love you.